Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Lexi and this is a WIP and Chat. If you don't know what WIP stands for, it stands for work in progress. So WIP and Chat is where we get together, we work on our works in progress, and we just chat a little bit about what's going on. So this is a diamond painting, but maybe you're working on something else like cross stitch or crochet, or maybe you're just running errands or just hanging out. Either way, anything goes. So I am working on a diamond painting called Hugs for Hiccup, and it's artwork by Dakota Daetwiler. The diamond painting is from Diamond Art Club. I will link all of that below. However, I believe this is no longer available, unfortunately. But they have lots of other cool paintings, so check them out. I have a really beautiful pen from Peachy Keen Pens, which I will link down below. I have another cool pen from Enabler's Outpost. And I have a tray here to hold all of my stuff. This is from myself. I made this tray, and I will link my shop down below where you can order trays for yourself if you like. And I just have some other little things here, some tweezers I got on Amazon. And then this is just a cutter to cut the plastic sheet on top. This is from Amazon as well. This little tray for my drills is from Bella Art Day Nicole. And, oh, look at this cute little cover minder I have. It says on Wednesdays we wear black, and it has Wednesday Addams on it. I love it so much. This is from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe. And I will link that down below as well. So this WIP and Chat is late. Usually, and today is Friday, usually I do these on Wednesdays, but I did not have time on Wednesday to film, and so we're on Friday now. And things have been a little strange for me this week, to be honest with you. I hope everything sounds okay. I could not find the adapter for my microphone to hook it up to my camera. And so I'm using just the regular internal onboard microphone. I hope everything sounds okay. I will find the adapter for next week's so that we're using the nice microphone that I have for it. But, oh, I should tell you also that in my pen, I'm just using regular putty, but in my pen, I also have snap dots from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe as well, and they're jelly bean scented, and oh my gosh, they smell so good. They smell like when you first open a bag of jelly beans and you get that hit of like all the flavors mixed together. That's exactly what these smell like, and they work really well. So I've got that in my single placer tip here. And they work really well, and they make the popping noise, which is the most important part to me. So they do work. So I will link Jenny's shop down below in case anybody wants to pick up some of those. I think they sell out kind of fast, but if you follow and favorite her shop, you'll get an alert when she puts out new snap dots. So, how are you guys? How is everybody? I hope everybody's having a great week. I hope nobody is having an off week like I am. Nothing bad is really happening. I just feel different and weird. And we did our live stream last night, and somebody was telling me that it's like a dark moon. Because I was asking, is it a full moon this week? And somebody said, no, it's not a full moon, but it's a dark moon, which means like different energy. And I don't know a whole lot about that kind of stuff, but I definitely feel like something is off this week. So I just feel a little weird. I also don't feel the best physically. And so I just, you know. I haven't been able to diamond paint a lot this week. Maybe that's what's throwing me off too. I don't know. I had to stay late at work a couple times. Didn't get to diamond paint. Had to do my taxes. And it's just been kind of busy and weird. So yeah. So what's new with you guys? I think I probably talked to a lot of you already yesterday in the live stream and got caught up with you. But if not, let me know down below. What are you working on? Are you doing any events? Are there any events upcoming next month that you're going to be doing? Did you buy anything cool recently? Anything that you're really loving right now? Have you watched any good movies or TV shows? Stuff like that. Let me know in the comments. Let me see, have I bought anything? So I already talked about how I bought some crafties paintings. I do have some small shops that I want to do small shop spotlights on. And so I have my crafties coming. I also have some Temu stuff that I want to do a haul on. So yeah, that stuff is coming. Let's see, what did we do this past weekend? It was really, really nice out. There was some nice warm weather, and then we had like a couple days of nice weather, and then it went right back to raining and cold. So that was not that fun. But the weekend was nice because we had time to do stuff out in the yard. And my husband is, you know, tending to his trees. He planted lots of trees out there, so he's tending to all his trees and working on the yard. He is pouring a concrete path right now, which I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be really, really nice. He's doing a concrete path from our patio to our pool, so that will be really nice. If you hear a dog crying, that's Scout. I don't know why she's crying. What's wrong? Do you hear her? She's crying. I don't know why. I think she just wants attention. So yeah, so what else? I worked on trays this weekend, and I do have a new schedule coming out for trays. And basically what I will be doing is, going forward, I'm going to have new tray releases every other weekend instead of every weekend. And then I'm going to have a core line of trays that will always be available in my shop, so that if people want to order one of the core trays, they can. Because what was happening was I would release the trays and then they would get sold out, and then people were not having a chance to order one, and people would ask for the link to my shop and there would be nothing in there, and so I feel like this is going to work out a lot better. So there will be some core trays, which will just be single color trays that will be always available, and then special trays will be released every other weekend, or just a couple times a month. And then we'll have customs too. So I think that is going to work out a lot better. So yeah, so that is coming up. I do have some cover minders ready to go that I might release this weekend, but it's not like a big drop or anything. I'll just put them up once I get pictures taken and things like that. So that's what's going on there. So yeah, trying to think of what else is going on. My husband is going hunting this weekend, so I will have lots of free time to do all the crafty things, so I'm excited about that. Not excited that he won't be home, but excited that he gets to go do what he loves, and then I will have time to do what I love. That's always a good thing, right? This might be a shorter WIP and Chat just because, like I said, kind of towards the beginning, I'm not feeling the best physically. But, yes. So I have some weird stuff going on. Honestly, I think I have a kidney stone. To be completely honest with you, I think I have a kidney stone. And that's why I'm not feeling the best. I really hope that's not the case, but I think that might be it. So I probably should get myself to the doctor or something. Just kind of hanging out right now, and we'll see. We'll see. I've had them before, so I'm not terribly worried. It's just, it's very painful is all. But we'll just do the best we can. That's all we can do. I'm using these Elizabeth Ward dupe containers from AliExpress. I love them. They're so good. Might be my new favorite thing. So I was hoping to maybe do some thrift. Sorry, I'm jumping topic to topic. I'm aware of that. I apologize. I was hoping to maybe do some thrift store shopping this weekend, but now that I don't really feel the best, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I just kind of want to lay in bed. So, I don't know. I just want to kind of lay in bed, but I also want to do crafty things, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I've been on this whole kick, and I was telling you guys last week a little bit about it. I've been hooked on just looking at all the retro vintage toys and stuff from when I was a kid. It's because of YouTube. I fell down this whole rabbit hole of toys from when I was a kid, and I kind of want to go hunt for some at like the thrift stores and the used toy stores and things like that. So I was thinking about doing that this weekend, but I don't know. If I don't feel good, I won't do it, but what I really want to look for is, so when I was a kid, in around, I guess it would have been like 1986-ish time, I had, maybe a little bit later than that, 87, 88, I had Barbie and the Rockers, and those were my favorite dolls. I had Barbie from Barbie and the Rockers, and then I think I had the Ken doll as well from that line. And then I had their tour bus. They had a Barbie and the Rockers tour bus that was super cool. And I loved it so much. And so I want to find those. Don't ask me what I would do with them if I got them. I just collect them, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't need them, but I just had like this idea in my head that I wanted to find them. And then the other thing I had when I was a kid was Jem and the Holograms. I loved Jem, wanted to be Jem. She had pink hair. She was super cool. Another thing kind of similar to Barbie and the Rockers, she was in a band. She was a singer. And I thought she was so cool. And I watched all of the, because it was a cartoon, so I watched all the cartoons, and I had like coloring books and everything of Jem. I thought she was the coolest. So if I find any Jem dolls, I would be like ecstatic. So is anybody else like that? Does anybody else have that desire to, like, now that you're an adult, you want to like buy the things that either you had as a kid or you wish that you could have had as a kid, or you kind of reminisce about those things and you wish you still had them. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is I just wish that I still had them, but I don't really need them. I don't know. It just makes me happy to think about it. I guess maybe because that was like a really, I don't know, it's a fond memory just to think back on that time. I think Barbie from Barbie and the Rockers, that specific doll, even went to England with me, like when I would go back to visit family. I'm pretty sure she was like world traveler Barbie. I'll have to ask my mom about that. I'm pretty sure. So, but other than that, I do not have plans for the weekend. Just chilling out. I don't know if you can hear, but the UPS man just pulled up at my house. My favorite person, besides the mailman. They bring me my stuff and they take my packages to deliver. That's so funny. I was telling everybody last night in the live stream about how it just brings me so much joy when they take the snacks that I leave for them, because I don't know, it just makes me so happy. Oh, and if you can hear that other truck, the garbage man is here now. There's a lot of traffic going on out there. So funny. So I live out in the country, but you will hear you'll actually hear a lot of traffic even though I live out in the country, because there's, in the morning time and in the afternoon, there's a lot of farm equipment and trucks that drive past, just like going back and forth between. It's funny. And I think a lot of times I'm not really aware of it because I just don't even notice it anymore. But then when I listen back sometimes to my videos, I can hear it and I'm like, oh, that's kind of loud. It doesn't bother me though. So I have some kind of exciting news. Brie, well, okay, two things about Brie, actually. If you don't know already, Brie is going to be selling putty in her Etsy shop. So check that out. I will, of course, link it below. I ordered some, and I'll do a little video when it gets here. But, so she is making putty now, and it's called Pity Putty, and it's so cute. It's in the shape of a little paw print. And she has, like, really great scents. Like, she has, like, a fruity cereal one, and banana pudding. I'm trying to think of the ones I ordered. A candy shop one, and, what was the other one I ordered? I think I ordered 4 in total. There's like a hot maple syrup one, and I didn't order that one though. There was another one I ordered. Oh, strawberry shortcake. And so, yes, check her out. So that's exciting. So she's making these cute putties, and I love putty for diamond painting. That is what I always use in my multi-placer. So I'm excited about that. And I love the scented stuff. It just is like a little cute little mood booster, I think, to use the scented stuff. Because of course you can use plain putty, you don't have to have scented stuff, I know, but I just feel like the scented putties are just, they're just fun to have. It's like a fun little mood booster, you know. So check that out. But also what I wanted to say was that Brie and I are going to be hosting an event for diamond painting, and it will be in June. So we are still in the stages of planning it, but I want to put it out there so that people can start planning what painting they will do for it. And I hope everybody will participate. It's going to be a lot of fun. And of course we will have prizes and things like that. But so it's going to be for June, and it's going to be called Diamonds and Diversity, and it is going to be a Pride themed event because it is the month of June, and June is Pride Month. And so it's going to be for everybody to celebrate Pride Month and support the LGBTQ plus community and its allies and supporters. And so we will be putting out more information, of course, for that. So I know people have questions, but we will be putting out a lot more information than what I'm giving you here. But just wanted to kind of put out a save the date, I suppose, for that we will be doing an event in the month of June. So it'll be June 1st through June 30th, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of cool stuff already planned, and we're continuing to plan it. So it'll be really, really cool. So yeah, so stay tuned. More details to come. So I had a conversation with her earlier, and we were getting really excited about it. So yes, good stuff. So yes. And now I want to buy a new diamond painting to go with it. And it's like, you know, an excuse to shop, I suppose. I finished my mermaid. I finished my pink mermaid, and I showed it last night on my live stream. She turned out so beautiful, and I'm going to do a post review on her. I also need to do a post review on my otter picture, which turned out so beautiful as well. I haven't been able to do my post review. It just both turned out so great. So now I can focus a little bit more on Hiccup here, which I love, and I can't wait to get this one done. It's so darn cute. So that will be coming up. Let's do another color here, and then I think we'll go ahead and do sparklegrams. I want to make sure to do that really quick before I end anything here. I realize this is going to be a shorter video, so I do apologize. I cannot believe that we're almost at the end of April now. It really seems like time is just flying by. It's pretty wild. I need to get a lighter color tray, I think. It's hard to see these drills in here, but it's all good. I just love this color so much, and I really love these trays from Bella Art de Nicole. Oh, I was catching everybody up last night on the prank that I played on my husband. I apologize if you already heard this story, but I'll tell everybody again really quickly. So a couple weeks ago, well, my husband loves to prank me all of the time. And a couple weeks ago, I was telling you guys about how he's just always playing tricks on me. He was like telling me that he ordered pizza when he really didn't. And like, we're not supposed to be eating pizza right now because we're doing keto. And just, he's constantly messing with me and just like teasing me and all kinds of stuff. Well, he had been teasing me because he got an email from a company around here, a sporting goods store, that said it was going to be Husband's Appreciation Day. I've never heard of such a thing. I swear they literally just made it up this year because I've never heard of Husband Appreciation Day before. And so he was like, "Oh, honey, it's Husband Appreciation Day. What are you going to do? What are you going to get me? What are how are you going to celebrate Husband Appreciation Day?" And I'm like, "It's not even a real thing. What are you talking about?" So he was being super obnoxious about it on purpose, He even like was singing a little song. He wasn't calling it Husband Appreciation Day. He was just calling it Husband's Day. And so he was going around singing, "Oh, Husband's Day, oh, Husband's Day," and doing a little dance and everything. He was all excited about it. And he's like, "I've been a husband for 4 years and you never celebrated it." And I'm like, "I didn't know. Didn't know it was a thing." And so, so this sporting goods store really interrupted my life with this whole thing, because now he's like going on and on about how it's Husband's Day and he wanted a gift. And he's just teasing me. He's not being serious, you know, at all about this. But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, I really do appreciate my husband. He does everything for me. He really does deserve some recognition. And so I did get him a gift, and instead of a card, though, I made him a certificate. And I made a certificate that said, instead of like a certificate of achievement, I made it say certificate of appreciation. And it said presented to, and I had his name on there, and I signed it. And underneath my name, instead of it saying like president or CEO, it said wife under there, you know. And so I signed it. So I had this cute gift and certificate. So then I decided to play a trick on him, though, because he's always pranking me. So he got home from work, and he had just been to the hardware store as well. He comes home, he's in the garage, he's talking to his friend, and I run out there, and I had put the gift and the certificate on, like, above the, like, on a little shelf thing above, like, the toilet tank. And so I go out there, and I'm like, "Oh my God, honey, come in quick. There's something wrong with the toilet. It's leaking everywhere. It's coming out of the tank. I don't know what's going on." And he was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" He's like, "What did you do?" I'm like, I don't know. It just started leaking everywhere." And so his friend is like on the phone with him, and I can like hear him laughing because like Chad is all like stressed out now because he's like, "Oh my God." So anyway, he comes in and he realizes then, of course, that I have pranked him. There is not really a leak in the toilet, and there's a gift and this little certificate. And he was so pleased. He was so thrilled. And he was so excited about it. So it was really cute. And it was fun to prank him. So. So yeah, so that was Husband's Day 2023. So I don't know now, does that mean I have to celebrate Husband Appreciation Day every year? But the ladies last night in the live stream were asking me, you know, well, when's Wife Appreciation Day? And there is a Wife Appreciation Day. It's in September, so tell your husbands. It's in September. They have to get ready. So, alrighty, well, let's go ahead and do sparklegrams. I want to make sure to do that before we end here. Again, I apologize for this being so short. I just am not feeling the best. So if you don't know what sparklegrams are, if you're new to the channel maybe, sparklegrams are the friend mail that we do here. And it's just a way for me to say thank you to you all for liking, subscribing, watching my content. I really appreciate all of you. And so each week I go through and I use a random comment picker to pick one of the comments, and that person will receive a sparklegram, which is friend mail, and it's just a little handmade item from me to you to say thank you. Now, this is something that people opt into. You don't have to participate. There's a form down below that you'll fill out if you do want to participate. And then we pick a code word each week, and you use that code word in your comment. So I'm just trying to pull up from last week's. Okay, so here's from last week. Ooh, this is like Inception. Okay, so this is last week's WIP and Chat, and last week we used the code word positive. And so everybody who wanted to be entered in for the sparklegram use that word. Okay, so all I need to do is copy this link, and then we're going to go to our random comment picker, and we're going to paste it in here. Oops. I'm not doing this very well. I apologize. Okay. Paste. Okay. So now this little thingy here used to let me filter by word. It no longer does that unless you pay for it, and I'm not going to do that. So we will pick a comment. If the comment does not have the word positive in it, we'll skip that one and go to the next one, because them's the rules. Okay. All right. Get YouTube comments, and we have a total of 32 comments. Thank you guys so much for commenting. I appreciate it. So now down here, we're going to start the raffle and find out who our Sparklegram is. Sabrina Hendricks. Sabrina is going to be our next Sparklegram person. So Sabrina is always so sweet and so nice and so kind. And she says, I love this community. Everybody seems so positive and happy. I've been lucky not to see or hear any of the stuff others have said. You are definitely part of the positive, and I think that Sabrina is part of the positive too. She's always so kind and nice and happy. Love to see her in my comments. Love to see her in my live chats. Just such a nice person. So yay, Sabrina will be getting a Sparklegram from me. So if you would like to be considered for the next week's Sparklegram, make sure you have the form filled out. It's a Google form. If you've already filled it out once, you don't have to do it again. But if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and fill it out. And we need to pick a code word for this week's WIP and Chat. So let me think. You know what? Let's do the word pride, Pride. So the word is pride. That is what we will use for this week's code word. So comment down below with that word. And then next week, when I do my WIP and Chat, I will draw the next person. So I appreciate every single person that ever watches, likes, comments, subscribes. Seriously, like a dream come true. I really appreciate all of you. I hope you're having a great week. We're going into the weekend now, so I hope you also have a great weekend. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!